Here's what we're going to do. RTMP. I'm back on my phone right now. I'm going to tap. I'm going to tap start. 3, 2, 1. All right. You can see how quick it is to connect on my computer. It's just a couple of seconds for the initial connection. And yeah, there we go. About 6, 7 seconds in.
Okay.
All right. The video's a little behind. Definitely a little behind. It's kind of hard for me to see the screen. Yeah, it's maybe like 5 or 6 second lag. But I'm just going to stop the drone for a second so I can see what's on the screen. Yeah, I mean, it's lagging, but it's, yeah, it's super cool. And it looks like we might have a few viewers.
Happy.
And if there are people listening in, I'm just running a test here, just to see the strength of the live stream. I'm going to tap this, but you know that the live stream is working on the phone because there's this icon here. And when I tap that, you can see we've been live streaming for 1 minute and 25 seconds. And my mic is live, so there is audio being picked up. I'm curious if the audio is being picked up from the drone or from my voice. But I can turn that on or off. And I can stop the live stream at any time just by tapping exit. But goodness gracious, it's a beautiful...
Okay, so now we're streaming. Okay. Hey, Nick, go get a pull-up. Yep.
That's right. You get a rental. You get a rental. I get a rental.
G'day everyone, Tim from vMix here. Every so often we get a comment on a feed would be to set up a local RTMP server. You can then send your video feed from the drone via an RTMP stream to the and it is sending through. So now I head back to my RTMP mini server to make sure that there's data flowing.
That's very unhelpful.
These are words to work by. Supplies, solutions, support, Call, clickgranger.com, or just stop by.
There's data flowing through. As you can see, the light's gone green now and there is data flowing through, which means there's video coming from the drone into the server, and now I can output it via a stream, and in this case, NDI into vMix. So we'll make sure that Heath spied everything up, and I'll show you a really quick example of adding the RTMP server into vMix. So you good to go, Heath?
Yeah, good to go.
All right, cool. So what I'm going to do is go to Add Input, and then I'm going to go to NDI because the mini server spits out an NDI feed. I'm going to click on this here, and I'm going to click OK. Now, as you can see, Heath is now walking down the stairs. So he's currently using that feed coming in. Now, it's going to be a little bit spotty because our Wi-Fi kind of changes positions as he's going down. So the Wi-Fi should be a little bit better closer to that window. Now, there are a number of free and paid RTMP servers out there, like Nimble Streamer, RTMP Mini Server, Nginx, RTMP, or Mist, just to name a few. So it's up to you if you want to try these out and grab a stream from those into vMix. Now, if you had a different type of stream, you could go to Add Input and then select Stream if you had maybe an RTSP, RTMP, SRT, or something that you wanted to add from your server. All right, so now we're doing this all in real time. Heath has gone ahead and he is now adding the controller and he's connected that up to the Magewell device. So now I'm going to ditch the RTMP feed from my production here. I'm going to close this down, and then I'm going to switch over to the Magewell, which is down the bottom here. And now we can see the drone in the production. So Heath is now flying the drone out the window. So that's going out of the controller via HDMI, and then he's bringing that onto our network using the Magewell converter. So we're using the controller to output HDMI to NDI, as I'm quite a distance away from where Heath is, as you saw him going down the stairs. So I could very easily just be using HDMI in my production, or perhaps going HDMI to SDI using a converter if you have a long run of SDI cabling in your location. And we found that the direct video from the controller is going to be higher quality and lower latency than using a stream or an RTMP method. Now, I'm sure that there may be some other ways to extract streams out of the DJI, but nothing really is official besides these sort of methods, so we kind of stick to these. There's probably some hacks on ways to get different things out, but this is how we like to do it, try and keep it above board with most things. So these HDMI output controllers are far more expensive than the regular controller options, but you do get that great HDMI feed out, and